Auto Alert Man coming back at you with a vengeance, Alan Jerome, and I want to talk about how you're you're working your auto alert business within the dealership. And what I mean by that is like you're making these appointments and you're getting paid per appointment that arrives. This way, you're not leaving the desk to see if they made a deal. So you're not going upstairs to see if the deal's been boarded. You're not concerned with what happens. Your job ends the minute the customer pulls on the lot. Now, the way I used to do it is that they would always bring the customer to me and I'd shake their hands. And believe me, customers really do respond well to that. And I just take their keys from them. I give that to the sales manager after they walk away. And I tell them, hey, this is Bob, this is Jack, this is Ernie. He's one of our top guys. Now, Karen, I want you to be gentle with Bernie, okay? Just you and Bob go with Bernie and take a look around. Let me borrow your keys, and we're going to begin the evaluation process. About the time you guys come back, we should be ready for you. And they wander off, and you'd be surprised how many times they come back with a stock number, or you look out the window and they're taking them for a test drive. And then those folks have built a relationship with that salesman. They don't even care if I'm still alive or not. And that's what I want. Because then I sit back down and I start knocking out another dozen, 3 dozen, 6 dozen phone calls. And you think I'm kidding? You come and watch me. The only people that don't think I'm good on the phones are the people that haven't heard me on the phones. That's another story. So, when you get $25 per appointment, you've already made your money and your mind is clear. You've done your best service for the dealership and for that salesman. You've given him an opportunity where he doesn't have to stand in front of the building glaring into the sun all afternoon or standing out in a snowbank waiting for the good Lord to drop one in on him. He can do what he loves to do most, and that's land people on cars and sell cars. I've actually never had a sales manager question my appointment sheet. I don't cut corners. I don't make up customers that didn't come. People get the feeling right away that I tell the truth almost all the time. Once in a while I lie because it's just easier that way, but I don't lie about selling cars, and I don't lie about very much. But the point is that they don't question me. I told them I got 68 appointments, $25 per appointment, and I get my hourly salary, which is, it starts around 17 and goes up from there. But that's another story, How much do you make for all the hours you spend out front? Why not adopt another way of making money in the automotive industry? This business is changing. More and more of it is becoming the phones. More and more of it is becoming the internet department. In the internet department, they're scrambling. They're crawling over each other to give cars away. I'm not talking about enticing them because I'm going to give the car away. I'm being proactive. And I think if you go back in some of my videos, you can see the clock. What I'm doing is calling them 15 minutes before they've entered the trade cycle, before they enter the buying cycle and start trying to figure out the very lowest price they can get the car for. How many people look up a car online? They're committed to that deal, but they're not committed to the car yet. They still haven't driven the car. Maybe they will come in, just buy the car. That's fine, but how many times do they come in? You start looking on the lot, and they're like, well, what about this car? Well, that's the whole thing, folks. Here's a chance for you to get what you really wanted this time. You already won the price war last time. I need your car. Your car is important to me, to us. And in compensation to you, we will work hard to keep the payment about the same and put you into a brand new car, just like the car you have now. Only maybe we can give away some leather or a moonroof or navigation. Right now, I'm working against my better judgment to give a car away because we need your car. Here's a chance to come in and go, okay, I'll do everything you say, Mr. Salesman, but the payment's got to be the same, and I want the navigation. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. But it's going to be darn close, folks, because we're not looking to make money. We're just looking to get your trade in because you've taken good care of it. I've looked up the service records, and you've routinely maintained that car. That's the kind of car we're looking for. Well, my car has a mechanical problem. I've brought it in a couple of times, and the issue still isn't corrected. Well, I'm very sorry for your inconvenience, folks. I do mean that. But when you trade the car into us, we don't just like change the oil and put it up front. Now, some dealerships do that, but we here at Snowflake Motors don't do that. We have a department that takes care of nothing but smog and safety concerns with trade-in cars and cars that we get at the auction. They will go through the car, they will identify the problem that is plaguing you, and they'll fix it. And and you're not going to get the car back. We're going to put it for sale, but you're going to get a brand new one for about what you're paying down, maybe less, with no money down usually. Sometimes a little bit, but usually the rebates will take care of that. Every sentence, every closing statement is tied down with hope, with a chance to benefit their circumstances. With a payment about the same, maybe less, with no money down, or maybe just a little bit. Everything is tied down. What if, right? So anyway, Mike's giving me the signal. Put the gun away, Mike. I'm out.